Hello everyone, in this video we're going to cover 2023 CEMC Fermat question number 23. So here we go. I'll give you the setup, right? So we got 3-digit integers. Let's try to call this as X, and that becomes ABC. And we put an overline so that it tells us that A times 100 plus A times 100, so 100A, plus 10 times B, plus C, and it says that X has to be staying in between 100 and 999. That means, well, that's just going to be 3-digit number. A is not going to be 0. A won't be 0, but at the same time, the sum of the digits has to be staying between 7 and 11. And I find out the number of X's that we have. And like after finding all those X's, well, we just have to figure the number of X's. We got to find out the rightmost 2 digits. Okay, so here we go. What happens for S of X equaling 7? Well, we can indicate, and let me just use this pen right here. A plus B plus C has to be 7. Now, this already calls out for combination allowing repetition. Or we call it stars and bars or circles and bars. Now, if I use circles and bars, well, we just have 9 choose 2, right? We got 7 circles and 2 bars, so that must be 9 choose 2. But at the same time, I got to eliminate some possibilities when A equals 0. Well, A wouldn't be 0, but if A equals 0, then I got 7 0 and 6 zeros, and everything else is we got 8 of those, right? That's right. So we got 8 of those expressions. So we're just going to have, well, not 6 0, but 7 0 6 1 and ... all the way to 0 7. We have 8 of those. So we're just gonna say 8, and that becomes 9 and 8, and 2 times 1 minus 8. Well, you can cancel out, and we have 36 minus 8, 28. Right? Okay. So what about A plus B plus C equals 8? Well, we just happen to have 10 choose 2. We just happen to have 10 choose 2, except if I have A equaling 0, we shouldn't count those A being 0, but we have 8 0 all the way to 0 0 8. We got 9 of those possibilities, and that will turn into 10 times 9 divided out by 2 times 1, and we're subtracting out by 9, so we get 45 minus 9, which is going to be 36. So we have 36 of those. All right, so let's try to move, our board so that we can write a few more things up upon this part right here. A plus B plus C equals 9. So classic 11 choose 2, right? So we have 11 choose 2, and we're subtracting when A equals 0, and I got 10 of those. Right, so what is this? That's like 11 times 10 divided out by 2 times 1, and we're subtracting it out by 10, so that becomes 45. All right, so we got 28 right there, we got 36 out there, and we got 45 out there, and I need to compute when A plus B plus C equals 10 and 11. All right, so check this out. We got A, B, and C equaling 10. Now, instead of doing complementary counting as I've done, well, I'm just going to count it directly performing caseworks. What if A equals 1? Then I just got to make sure that B plus C is supposed to be 9. And that will be 10 of those. 9 0 all the way to 0 9. We got 10 of those. And if I have A equals 2, then I got 8 of those. So I need to make B plus C as 8. So I got 9 possibilities, 9 pairs for B comma C. And 8, and keep going all the way up until I had ... A equals 9. If I have A equals 9, then we got 1 0 0 1. We have 2. Okay, so that means that we have 12 times 9 of these. We're dividing out by 2. You cancel out those 2's so that we get 54. Okay. Right, so A plus B plus C is supposed to be 50. A plus B plus C equaling 10, we get 54 triples. All right, so the last one. A plus B plus C, B plus C, equaling 11. Now, if I have A equals 1, then I have to make sure that BC turning into 10. But it doesn't mean that we get 11 pairs though. Why? Because it can be 9 and 1 and 8 and 2 and so on, all the way up to 1 and 9. We got 9 of those possibilities. Okay. What if A equals 2? If A equals 2, then I just have to make sure that this becomes 9, but B plus C being 9, we just did that that's going to be 10. So we keep going all the way up until when we have ... A equals 9. So we have B plus C equals 2. Just try to put that down there so that we have B plus C equaling 2, 2 nil, 1, 1, and 0, 2. We got 3 pairs for B comma C. Okay, so if you keep adding up all these numbers, well, that's just going to be 13 times 8 divided out by 2, right? And if you cross it out, we get 52. And we're adding 9 by 52 to get 61. Okay, so here we go. Let's just try to converge all of those answers all together. We got to perform all those case works now. Adding up all these numbers, I got 54, I got 61, I got 45, 36, and 28. If you add up these numbers, it becomes 64, and that becomes 99, and we got 61 out there. So if you add up those 99 and 61, we get 160 out there. And if you add up 160 by 64, we end up getting 224. The problem was asking us to find out the two rightmost digits. Well, the answer is going to be 24, and this will be the answer for our question.